Daghan yung naingon nga NSTP sila.
Okay, so we'll be starting in a few minutes. We're just waiting for people to come in. So just sit back and relax. Have your snacks, or you can eat your lunch if you haven't already. Okay. Okay, so time check. It's 1:02 p.m. We'll just wait for a few more people to come in. So just sit back and relax. Get your snacks. Treat this like a movie.
나 좀 기다려줄 수 있어요? 좋은데요. 기다려줘서.
좋은 사람 생기면 둘이 같이 놀려고요. 유미 대리님? 유미 대리님? 유미 대리님? 유미 대리님? 유미 대리님? 예쁘다.
줄 수 없는 마음인데.
안 타요?
저는 내가 뭐라고? 이런 거 너무 힘들어.
왜 소개팅 안 하세요?
글쎄요.
돈이라고는 안 되는 년. 내 친구랑 소개팅이요. 한대요, 드디어.
기다려줘요.
Okay, so it's 1:05. We'll just wait for a few more minutes. So you can go get your coffee or something to drink because we'll be starting in a few minutes. Okay, so we can begin. So, good afternoon, everyone. So, we'd like to welcome you to the Google Developer Student Club San Carlos Info Session 2021. I'm your host, Dasa Nicole Tamara, and I'm joined by my co-host.
Hello, everyone. I'm Sheena Stella Salve, and I hope everybody is excited for this exciting afternoon.
Okay, so how is everyone? Like, how are you all doing? You can chat away in the chat box. I know it's around the 4th or 5th week of school, so I hope everyone's still alive. I hope everyone's still okay. If you haven't eaten your lunch, or for the people who just arrived who haven't had their snacks or maybe just woke up because it's a weekend, you can go ahead, go to your kitchen, get something to eat, and come back so that you can enjoy and just chillax throughout this entire info session. You can treat it like a movie. Um, uh, yes, Lumalaban. Yes, that's right. Alive. Good. Buhay pa.
Buhay pa
That's good. That's
man.
good. Alive and kicking. That's good. That's good to hear that everyone's still alive. I hope you continue to be doing great throughout the semester. In our case, we're doing really great because there are over 300 registrations, and we get to officially welcome the new members, the new batch of members to the Google Developer San Carlos uh, Google Developer Student Club of San Carlos for this year. So yeah, it's so good.
And I definitely agree with that, Bessa. I am loving the atmosphere this afternoon, actually, and I really can't hold my excitement. I know it's not that obvious, but I'm trying to be as quiet as I can, but as audible as I can be. So, in order to preface this event, we will start with the opening remarks from our one and only GDSC San Carlos advisor, Sir Ian Jason Vilayo. Hello, sir.
All right. Hi guys. Wait, let me turn on my camera. I think this should be on right about now. There. All right. So good afternoon, everyone. As you can see, I'm in my car. I'm currently on the road. Because I had to move out. There was no internet at home. I'm pretty sure people who are using PLDT right now would also feel the same thing. There's something with regards to their main line. Anyway, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sir Ian Jason Vilayo. You can call me Sir Ian or Sir Vilayo. I am the faculty advisor of GDSC, and I am here today to welcome you guys to this wonderful info session. Now, I know what you might be thinking. You joined GDSC to learn. Some of you joined because there's the name Google in it. Some of you may have been enticed by, let's say, a friend or maybe a friendly crush. But let me tell you one thing. What's important is when you join GDSC, be open for learnings and make sure that you guys, when you are attending the workshops and the info sessions, would try to learn as much as possible. Be like a sponge. Grab as much knowledge as you can, and you never know. It may turn out to be one of the greatest decisions that you have made in life. So again, with that, I welcome you guys to this info session. I hope you have a great time. Ask your questions, ask for clarifications, and welcome to the new members. And I hope you guys have a great day ahead.
Okay, thank you so much, Sir Ian, for that wonderful message. I it's funny that you mentioned that because I was also initially enticed by the Google name when I decided to join a year ago. But I assure you, GDSC is more than just the Google branding, but it will serve as a really wonderful experience. So yeah.
And now, if you guys didn't know, the Google Developer Student Club San Carlos has been in operation since 2019. And that's way before the pandemic actually happened. This organization has been foreseen by plenty of different and exciting and innovative minds with a mission to build solutions for the community.
That's right. And so today, we actually have a former GDSC core team member who's going to talk about their experiences, insights, and life after GDSC. So let's welcome our speaker for today, the GDSC San Carlos 2021 to 2022 lead and the BS and a BS Computer Science Year 3 student, Justine Guzman.
Oh, thank you so much, guys. I'm so happy to be here. First and foremost, guys, kinda informal lang ni akong talk for today kay karon na ko ka-prepare. Super busy with life, no? You know, I'm actually fun fact, actually, best, I'm not a computer science student anymore. I'm already a BS org, minor in computer science na to, guys. Pero ito, no? All jokes aside. So, again, thank you so much for the introduction, Bessa. So, yeah, hello, everyone. Geeks and Nooglers. Yes, that's what we call our GDSC members. I hope that we still call them now. Am I right, ba? Zach, do we still call them geeks
Yes,
and
we
Nooglers?
do. Yes, we do.
Yes. So I'm proud to call them geeks and Nooglers in the GDSC family. So yeah, I am Justin Guzman, and I am here to briefly talk about my experience here in GDSC and why it is totally worth your time and energy to be part of this amazing organization. So next slide, please. yeah, so hi again, Jasmine. Hi everyone, I'm Jazz. So yeah, I've been part of GDSC for 2 years now, and this year is going to be my third year. Yes, stay strong because GDSC family, no. I applied as a chief finance officer when I was a just the first year. I was so small, I was so naive but at the time, and yes, nga na ko ka confidence akong self na I jumped into a chief position without even having any prior experience. Like legit, like ang akong experience siguro ato na time kay duha to kabok. One kay I was a leader in an organization, but it was just a little minor position. It was just a grade 11 representative back in my high school. And the second one, something to do with finance, finally. But it was just like very little bit itty bitty jud. So it was just a assistant treasurer during my grade 12 class. So gamay na jud kayo akong experience, and you jump into jud ko sa chief finance officer position. But actually, Sir Chris, if many of you haven't known yet, Sir Chris Militante is our external advisor. So he was the one who actually invited me to apply as an officer through my sister, who he was close back in college. So he reached out and pushed my sister that I should apply. And, you know, without him doing that, I wouldn't be here where I am today. Char, pero bitaw, I really do want to say, if I'm not sure if Chris is here. Is Chris ba here, Zach?
I invited him, but I think he's not here.
Oh, okay. Oh, sayang, he won't hear my thank you note to him. But sige na lang. I'll still say thank you to Chris for opening many doors of opportunity to me and giving me a chance to be a part of this amazing organization. So yeah, I just wanted to take a moment to express my gratitude and appreciation to Chris. So yeah. Okay. Padayon ako kay padayon sa niyo. Oh no. Okay, so I won't cry, guys, promise. Okay. Anyway, moving on. I sent my application actually to at that time Atikay, who was the lead during the 2020 to 2021, and got my interview a few days after that, and then I got my acceptance slash rejection letter actually because I didn't get the job of CFO. Not a shocker, but they instead offered me a new position, and from then on I have become the new finance lead of GDSC 2020 to 2021. So now for my second year, I applied to become the next GDSC lead in the USC chapter. So I joke, no, actually guys, we're not USC chapter, we're San Carlos chapter because na may USC nga chapter sa states, and then kita na lang ma-adjust. But anyway, yeah, a brief background why I did a sudden shift in my career choice. But the reason why I immediately jumped into the highest position in the organization is because back in my first year in GDSC, they actually took me in to mentor and prep me to become the next lead without telling me. So, nga na dyan sila ka-believe sa akong leadership qualities during my interviewing. Girl ko ka, charming, I guess. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, the lead back then, Atikay, who I love so much, and she's the reason why I'm here again. And yeah, she created a new position in the team just so that I could hopefully be the next GDSC lead after her term. So from hosting events to events handling, of course, and even to reaching out potential speakers and experts. Naibong jud ko ato na time ngano daghan kay kong gibuhat as a finance lead, guys. I'm not even like a chief officer. I was just like a finance lead. I thought write ra ko sa reports, ana na himo na yung host sa tanan events and everything. So, and then after 1 year of my term as finance lead, I knew why na di ay. So I guess that they just saw the leadership potential in me, pero without they just saw something in me, girl, in my interview, and my really very underwhelming application. Kaya again, duha jud akong gihatag na experience as a leader and as a finance like related something. So, it's heartwarming and it's flattering, of course, that even with such little experience in leading Atikay, Kuya Bruce, Kuya Bruce was actually, again, the pioneer of GDSC San Carlos. He was the first lead during the back in 2019. So, yeah, kudos to Kuya Bruce for really panindigan dyan niya ang GDSC sa USC. And yeah, and also Sir Chris, who saw that, I could be the next lead. And again, I'm so grateful for what they did because I wouldn't be here with you guys. And thank you na pud ko because grabe jud akong thanks for all of them, Jud. So again, thank you to all of them. A million thank yous to Atikay, Kuya Bruce, and Chris for, believing in me and seeing that leadership potential in me. So anyway, nahimo na jud nig thank you note. So dili na ako mag-say thank you. Padayon na jud ko sa akong experiences. So yeah, I was the GDSC lead for 2021 to 2022 and I had like about 6 to 7 events. I'm not sure if 7 events because naman to ang kickoff call with my core team, of course, who helped me a lot with my preparations. The biggest event probably so far was the info session since we surpassed the last batch of members sa 2020 because I believe there were just 90 to 100 sa batch ni Kuya Bruce. First batch was like mga 20s or sila, 20s to 30s, and then batch ni Atikay, kay she got 90 to 100 members, and then my batch got 220 something range, and then now the family just keeps getting bigger and bigger. I believe there's more than 300 na. Zach, right? 300 members inside the GDSC family?
Yes, we currently have around 318 members for
I'm so
GDSC this term.
Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you guys, Jude. No, I'm so proud of Zach and his team for really accomplishing that. No, you surpassed again another 100 of members. So congratulations to the GDSC family. And in the slide in front of you, as you can see, there's different events that I've held during my term, such as the info session again and the blast off, which is a career talk series where we invited experts and speakers to talk about their field of expertise and try to inspire students to never give up and introduce them to different fields, work opportunities to the students, of course. So yeah, and then of course we ended we ended my term as GDSC lead with a happy note by giving back to the community. So yeah, we did a donation drive at the orphanage of Little Servants of Christ the King. So yeah, we're so happy to see the smile of these girls' faces and hopefully to see more smiles this term of GDSC. So can't wait for the events that Zach and his team will accomplish. So moving on, Ajutano. So can we switch to the next slide? Please, thank you. So, muna dyan ang main topic. Mana na ko sa experience, mana ko sa talking about me. So this is the part where I will convince you guys why be a part of this organization and become an active member of GDSC. So if you can see, so there's number 1, GDSC will help you if I can see it properly, my gosh, gamay kay mata. Okay, I will help you meet and connect with people. GDSC will help you hone your social, creative, and tech skills. And GDSC will provide you the opportunity to give back to the community. So yeah, those are the 3 important notes that you should remember, guys, why GDSC is a big opportunity for you guys to grow and become a better person. So next page, please, or slide, I guess. Slide. So number 1, meet and connect with people. So in this slide, there are pictures where previous years we held like mga workshops during the non-pandemic pa. This was 2019, so there were fire-based workshops, so people get to connect and meet with one another through online and face-to-face activities. So next slide, please. So yeah, the number 1 amazing thing about GDSC is that we are a diverse extracurricular organization that accepts students from all courses and all levels from senior high up to the last level in college. So yeah, that's what makes it diverse, is that we accept students from architecture, from accountancy, from nursing, from anthropology, sociology, whatever course there is in USC. We are willing to accept them with open arms, and also all levels from senior high, so grade 11 until I believe the last level, which is fifth or sixth year. I'm not sure, but yeah, open to means everything. So you'll really get to meet a lot of people from different courses. So of course, there's different platforms that GDSC offer. You get to connect in the GDSC Discord server that I believe the team will open up later. I'm not sure yet, but yeah, we do have the GDSC Discord server. So we also have events and activities and workshops and study jams that where you can like collab with your fellow members, learn from them, maybe teach them if you can. So there are a lot of ways that you can connect and meet new people. So with GDSC, yeah, you won't the opportunities are endless. No, so also the GDSC also have departments as well. So you can also connect and meet new people through your departments, having same goals and interests and ideals. So for the communications department, they're interested in art, interested in design. So that's where they will really connect with one another. So for me, no, I can vouch for this topic where you can meet and connect with people. From the moment I stepped into USC as a first year, I didn't know anyone. Maybe I knew two people, but like, yeah, just those two people. And then now, after 1 year of GDSC, actually 2 years now of GDSC, I've known people who are just graduated from USC, going to graduate, fourth years, third years, second years, and first years. So you really get to meet a lot of people, connect with them, and hopefully really create friendships and relationships in the future. So you never know. Basi ma-meet din mo yung future husband, wife, whatever, girlfriend dira day sa GDSC. So, so you really have to be an active member to do that. So, yeah, if you can switch on to the next slide, please. Thank you so much. So next is hone your social, creative, and tech skills. So if you can see the different PubMats that we have in the previous year, in my term, we had like different webinars, or here career talks series, which is the blast of workshops, study jams, and many more events and activities. So next page, please. So yeah, in GDSC, we hold numerous events and activities, again, where you will get to socialize with lots of people, get to know them a little more, make new friendships and relationships with one another. So you'll get to work on projects or activities or events, and overall spend time with your fellow members and hopefully form connections with them that will help you work on your socializing skills. So that's why Nindot jud kayo on GDSC, because we tend to collaborate with one another, try to learn from one another, teach one another. So there are really times where you get to meet and connect with people. So next is your creative skills, of course, especially with the communications department, where you really test your creativity skills. You'll get to create new PubMats, designs, new ideas, and even those who are not in the who are not in the communications department members. So you'll get to test your skills and creativity as well, because you never, if you're in the operations department, you'll have to do events planning. So you really need a creative mindset to do that. And you're maybe like contribute to the organization through projects and such. So you really have to have, again, the creative mindset, so that you can, your message that you want to say can be seen across the table, and people around you can be impacted in positive ways, of course, and even what your events or activities or your ideas aims to do kay ma-achieve jud ninyo. So you'll really be have to be creative, so that you will reach more people than within just the organization. You can reach to the communities outside USC, to the whole Cebu, or the Philippines, or even the whole world. You never know. So I really you really have to have that creative side in you, and especially you will really get to hone your that side of you. So next up, your is the tech skills. So you really get to of course, number one dyan na ang tech skills na how do you call this, mahone mo. So, yeah, in tech skills, kay, there are numerous workshops, events, study jams, tutorials where we will be inviting Google experts or non-Google experts to talk about different technologies. And yeah, hopefully you will take take the advantage actually of those workshops, events, and activities. Try to participate as many as you can, because those events will definitely help you with your coding techniques, or even learn new and different languages, frameworks, where you will get to explore these technologies and be hopeful, and hopefully be someday be an expert at one of these. So you get to those who have just got into the world of tech, please don't get intimidated by your peers who have more experience than you, because we also offer platforms and opportunities where you guys get to gain and acquire basic knowledge, or basic skills in tech, so that you'll have another level of advantage when you go into your work careers, or even just as mashock na lang ang mga tao, kung mangutan na ang tao, uy, accountancy ka, niya kay baw ka mag-flutter, see, you never know. It's something that it's advantageous towards you and your work careers, or trying to impress people. You never know. So yeah, that is why GDSC is such a good place for you to do that, where you'll get to hone your social and creative and tech skills. You'll definitely learn a lot within GDSC. Meet new people in GDSC, learn new technologies in GDSC, and hopefully become a creative and tech savvy persons in the future. So yeah, we'll really help you do that too, guys. So in the last reason, so next page, please. Yes, a chance to give back to the community. Again, if you can see in the pictures, we've done new projects that help give back to the community. Like when it was Atikai's term, we did a programming challenge that all the proceeds went to these kids right here in the pictures, and as well my term, where we did an orphanage drive to the orphanage in Talamban City. So next page, please. Yeah, so again, a chance to give back to the community. The number one goal and actually mission and vision of GDSC is for us to provide platforms and opportunities for you guys to again hone your tech skills, creative skills, social skills, so that once you'll be able to be confident of yourselves and be experts of your crafts, then you'll be able to pass it on to those people who have not had the privilege yet. So you never know, if you get to be experienced in Flutter, in C programming, in PHP, JavaScript, you'll get the chance to teach those who have not yet kanang traveled or immersed themselves in those technologies. So it's an amazing way to actually give back to the community. So yeah, and then you'll be able to pass it on again to those people who have not had the privilege like you guys. And because this year we are planning to be a project-focused, project-centered organization, where we will create applications or possibly websites or programs that will help you guys or help the people around us live a much better life. So these types of projects or events will be discussed fully more wrong grammar niya akong gibutang, but will be discussed more later on in the info session. So do pay attention, guys, because these opportunities or these projects will definitely help you grow as a tech savvy person. So yeah, again, we really aim to help those in need. And like what I did for my last year in GDSC was that where we give back to the community and really stay true to the mission and vision of GDSC, that even if it was not through tech, we still had find a way to be of help to the community. Because again, because of Typhoon Odette, it was really a hard time for many of us, especially for me, who, it took me a time to, get back on my feet. And thankfully, I ended my term with a very, very happy note, giving back to the community and just to help put on smiles on all of the girls' faces and provide them things that could help them in their daily lives or their academics. So, yeah, GDSU will be a very big, big platform for you guys to do that if you guys really have the heart to really help those peoples in need. So, and GDSC can help you do that, and in a much, much different and unique way, because we are using technology, of course. So, even if it's definitely different and a new world for some of you, I really hope that you guys will stay active within this term of GDSC, because we have a lot of plans and activities and events and projects that we have planned, and we are planning to offer to you. So, yeah, so I hope you guys stay again active within this term of GDSC. You will get the chance to make where you will do get the chance to make an impact in this world, one code at a time. So mo na akong saying sa akong pag application ako sa GDSC lead. Okay, we had to send man a video application. So mo to kong last line, you'll make an impact in this world, one code at a time. So yes, next slide, please. And of course, before I will end my presentation, kay basin niyang overtime niya ako, sige na ako, chika. I would like to quote a saying by Howard Zinn, who said that we don't have to engage in grand, heroic actions to participate in the process of change. Small acts, when multiplied by millions of people, can transform the world. So yeah, you don't have to be an expert in tech or the most creative person in the organization. With your small ideas, acts, or contributions to the organizations, when multiplied by millions, or in this case, multiplied by 300, you can definitely make a very big impact and difference in the community, or even in Cebu, or even in Philippines, or even the whole world. So thank you everyone for coming to the info session, and sadly have to listen to this talk. I swear guys, gamay ra jud kay kong experience and here and there. So hopefully I was able to inspire and convince you guys to be a part of this GDSC 100% and be an active member. So I'm really grateful for all of you guys who are here and present, and I wish you all the best of luck as you embark on this journey with GDSC. So thank you everyone. So that is the end.
Okay, thank you so much,
Thank you
Jazz.
so much.
So I'll just be opening the floor for questions, as people might give them a few minutes to think about their questions. So yes, I agree with everything that Jazz said, and also something a little, I guess, a little bit about my journey in GDSC while everyone thinks about their questions. So I joined GDSC on a whim, and held an officer position under Jazz's term as lead. And she really did bring the team and the org so much opportunity. And for me personally, I thank her for seeing like potential in me to hold a chief position this year. And guys, it's true. You really do make some awesome connections here in GDSC. Because when I joined a year ago, I was actually in a transitional phase in life because I just shifted courses. So I didn't really have a definite plan of what I wanted to do. I didn't even know how to code, or I had no knowledge of Google technologies. But getting to know and connect with the people in GDSC, and even listening to the speakers, and some who were even relatively young, and I realized we were close in age, they really inspired me. And because I could see their passion, and I told myself, I want that. So we hope to bring that initiative and wonder to you. So continue to aspire and to dream, because you never know, you could be a really awesome developer, designer, or maybe even a GDSC lead in the future. So continue shooting your shot here at GDSC, and maybe, as Jazz said, you might also find the one. But anyways, if you have any questions, go ahead and chat them in the chat.
And I think
And
more na-touch pa to si Jazz ganyan sa imong
Yeah.
giingon besa because it looks like
Kailan
she
ko
cried.
dito?
She almost cried earlier. It's you know what?
Ayun.
It's my first year in GDSC and just listening to Jazz. It's my first year. It's my first month meeting her, and it
Yeah.
feels like from her talk, I've known her for a couple of months now, a couple of years. Okay, it
Guys,
feels so
we're really
personal.
friends.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm an emotional person, so dali na dyan kay ko. Okay lang.
Ayo sa gilak later na.
Later na.
Later na, later na.
But yeah,
Oh,
our open forum is now open. If you have any questions for Jazz, our now consultant, you may now
yeah.
ask her.
Kira dyan kay guys. I get it sad. Kaya nasa ko nga point nga, ang speaker kay, nindot na kayo, pero wala dyan niya sa question. Okay na dyan kay. Kapila dyan kung mas-stress, ano lang, hindi mo na mag-questions, bisang unsa lang ng question. Kaya remember dyan ko ako dyan na-pressure silang Bessa and Zach to make a new question kaya wala nag-ask. Okay, ramit ako dyan guys. Basta, I just hope na with that talk, no, na-convince na ko, kamutanan nga to be an active Jud member in GDSC. I promise guys, you will not regret it. Again, bomb organization, guys. No, you know.
That's nice.
This one is not the question, huh?
Yeah, I know.
Somebody commented. Naminaw
no, I
ni
will
ninyo ang
cry.
kita kayo how friendly the GDSC community is.
Yes, guys.
Thank you,
bahalag
Charles.
Google, bahalag Google ang name. We're bitaw may mga joloks din. No, just kidding. We're really friendly people, guys. Di mi mamaak. We're very chill, very, yeah. I mean,
Just I know
just
me.
kidding. Ito, I'm happy to see your reactions, guys. No need na rin dyan if wala dyan mo question, you're okay, guys. Kasampot na lang ko. No, just kidding.
There's a question from Danny.
Okay. Si Danica. Thanks, Dan. I love you. Sige, go. I'll read it. What was that again?
In your 3 years here, did you find the one?
I didn't appreciate it. Okay, so what's a serious and beautiful question, Danica? No, like, grabe, mag-work pa dyan ko sa kong brain per once, na. No, actually, guys, no, I didn't find anyone, sadly. Pero it's so funny because one of the GDSC leads in my term find their one. Nana siya yung pag-end of the na-shock na lang ko sa mong GC kay like, they're like ying with one another. I was like, what is going on? Yung moto niya, diningon ako, Jazz, they're together now. What? Moto. So you never know, guys, in your future husbands na already around here, in your future wife, in your digitan out, Dasa, Sanla, o si Zach, napasad ni. You never know.
Bessa already has an SO. She's not included in the conversation anymore.
Oh,
Bessa
I have
can
a
leave the
direct
chat.
message. Wait, yay, another question. Oh my gosh, nang today's feeling what my question.
Sige.
Okay, so I will say the question. So direct message man siya, so I'll keep it anonymous.
Okay.
Char. So, hi ate, how did you manage your time as a member in GDSC? Niya student said, let me tell you, Jude, it's a really hard Jude, process. No, especially now that I'm part of 3 organizations. Plus, I'm a 3rd year in computer science, so it's definitely a struggle. You know, kanang trying to make sure your time management is on point. But I feel like yes, BS org minor in CS Jude ko this year. So yeah, I feel like the best way to manage both GDSC and your academics is to really have again a solid time management, and number 2, that determination, Jude. Like, okay, obviously mawad-an mo jud tag motivation along the way, but if you're really determined to work yourself hard, balag no wala na jud imong gana sa life, like kapuya na jud, di na jud ko ganahan mag-or, di na ko ganahan mag-academics, kaya you'll still find a way. If you're really determined, you'll find a way to accomplish all your tasks on time, all your GDSC responsibilities on time. So just have that determination and a really sorry guys, kay ako mas karap igo sa ako, guys. Why'd you gonna cry, guys? I swear. Okay, I think I'm good now. So if you really have again that solid determination and your solid time management, and of course, bonus, guys, if you have friends, friends will really help you keep pushing you to never give up, Jud, no? Kay sila mo jud atong always go-to people, or ang family nato go-to people who we can rant out na gikapoy na akong study, pwede mo give up na lang to, pero sila, they won't give up on you, manggod. So yeah, that's what I'm going to say about how to manage your time. Again, determination, time management, and the people around you who will really cheer you on, and not those people who will drag you down, guys. Cut those toxic people off. So yeah. So mao na akong mag-answer. Oh, hopefully okay ra to answer. Hopefully okay ra to answer, guys. This is my first talk, if many don't know yet. So yeah, kuto bro ko host, guys, never ko speaker. So thank you, everyone. So okay na.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think that's it. There weren't any questions. So before we proceed to the main event, Stella, don't you think the weather has been really hot lately?
Actually, I totally agree with you, Bessa. Init na gyud kaayo labi na Cebu weather. Doesn't this heat just make you want to crave a Jollibee vanilla twirl? Don't you guys agree?
Yeah.
Guy ko reactions ninyo, diba? A Jollibee
I wanna
plus
satisfy
300
those
friends in
cravings.
GDSC free.
So,
Be jolly.
Nooglers who are present with us in this info session will give you the chance to win a Jollibee vanilla twirl by just answering the questions we will be asking every once in a while. G?
OMG daw. Yes, tara yummy. G. Okay. Ready na ba atong questions for today? Ay kabalakad, this is not gonna be the only segment where you can win a Jollibee vanilla twirl. There will be other segments. So if dili mo karon, you have to be active and listen well.
Ooh, there's a
Wait,
question.
there's a question. Hi Atis, are activities in GDSC beginner code friendly?
Who'd like to answer?
Okay. So I believe that's for me, right? Okay. There are technologies, especially like Flutter and Con, that are really advanced. But however, we really try. Hopefully, we will try to establish workshops and study jams that will be beginner friendly, so that those who are again not who are new to the tech world can be able to like apas lang and like mingle with those who are experienced already. So we'll really try to offer platforms like websites where you can learn yourself as well, possibly workshops and study jams where you can learn basic information of those technologies. And yeah, ayaw dyan mo ka-scared, guys, if wala mo knowledge jud on tech whatever. So we will really help you guys to build that knowledge in you and hopefully acquire the skills before this term ends. So yeah, don't worry, you guys. We will take care of you, Jud. So yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay, thank you again, Ja.
Wait. Before you start, guys, I have a direct message. Can I answer it ba or mananang open more?
Sige, go. You can.
Okay. So it says here, hello, I'm not from your school or chapter. Although I just have one question. How do you handle your team and what makes them happy? Hala. What does my team how do I make my team happy daw, be? Do I make you happy, guys? First and foremost, my team, Zach, Bessa, your experience with under my term, be happy ba din mo?
Tessa, what's the correct answer here?
Dapat tanong
Bri,
nila.
what's the correct answer?
Si Brian, don't let him speak. No, don't let him speak.
Do you want me to
Yes,
say yes,
yes.
ba daw?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. But
Yes.
before sir na pero I do try to make my team of course happy, ang number one Jud thing I do every meeting, ask them how they are, because you never know how hard someone's life is without knowing ba. So that's why you should really try to be more sensitive towards them, just because you have like an event coming up, and like you really have to pass all the Quran and all the requirements and all those forms. You really have to think about the people who you are like assigning them to. Are you even sure that they are ready to do those? Are you even sure that they're mentally there and mentally conscious to finish all their tasks? If not, that's when happiness comes in, when they see na, oh, sensitive kay kong lead towards my problems, my issues. At least like kanang aware siya, and because of that, like easy going na akong term as a GDSC officer. So you really have to make sure that you're up to date on your team. Make sure they're all right. Make sure they're all fine. Make sure that you also do like mga activities na makapag like kanang like makapalift up yung spirits, like a little like icebreaker here and there, like what Zach does every time he opens up a meeting. He will ask a question, a random question. So, and from there, okay, all of our answers will collate with one another, and then we'll all just laugh at how funny or how weird or how obnoxious their answers are. So, those little things can really help towards making your core team happy and like not stressed at all. So yeah, make sure lang jud to keep up with them and keep up with how they're doing right now. So hopefully that answered your question. We got so many questions na karon na mo nag-ask. Close lang. I think okay na, no? I will just answer them separately in the text na lang. Okay? You still have a time
Yeah.
pa man. So to those who have questions, okay, I'll just answer you guys later Thank you, everyone.
Okay.
Okay.
Take it away,
So,
Stella.
sige, sige, taas na kita rapid. De, joke lang. I know everybody's excited for that Jollibee vanilla twirl na jud. Diba, Bessa? Take it away.
So to participate and have a chance of winning a Jollibee Vanilla Twirl, so just type in your answers in the chat box after Danica posts the start signal in the chat box. Okay? Gets? So sige, testing daw. For one Jollibee Vanilla Twirl, answer this. What does GDSC stand for? Wait, wait for the signal. Okay. 1, 2, 3, go.
Murag na-overwhelm ako ang chat box. Kaya murag ni...
Okay.
Wait, sige. Oh, dagan kitag participants like 1,
I'm
2,
glad
3,
everyone
40.
knows what the
Yeah, at
name
least.
stands for.
I was actually kanang conscious kay basig na ay basig na yung answer Google Dating Student Club. It's not guys.
Google Dating Student Club.
It's not. Sige. Who's our winner? So, GDSC actually stands for Google Developer Student Club. And we have a winner. Kinsa man na to? Akong piliyon, it's the first person nga nakasud sa marker ni Danica, and that is Christian Ray Alera. Christian, just send your active cell phone number to Danica, our IRO, through the direct Zoom chat feature in this meeting to claim your prize. Don't worry because we have a lot more questions later, so dapat attentive lang yun tatanan, ha? Caroline and Nooglers are very attentive, diba? So just stay tuned for later. Yes, kadanika gyud. So now that everybody's pumped, let's now move on to the main event and know what GDSC actually stands for and is truly about. To share about this knowledge, let us welcome our 2021-2023 GDSC lead, Mr. Zach Ryan Machacon. Hello, Zach.
Yo, what's up, everyone? Let me see some hearts in the chat. I want to see some signs of life. Let's go. I love how everyone is so active. It makes me happy seeing the chat just scroll down so fast. Everyone is so ready to win vanilla twirls today, right? Yeah, let's go. Thank you so much for being active, guys, and for joining the info session. So, I am Zachary Machacon, your GDSC San Carlos lead for 2022 to 2023. And once again, I will reiterate what GDSC is all about and what we're going to do for and what we're basically all about and how GDSC came about globally. So next slide, please. So GDSC was actually established in 2017 as a pilot program in India to assist in addressing the difficulties that recent graduates were having in terms of finding employment in the tech sector. So since then, Indonesia, Africa have joined the program, and globally they have really expanded throughout the years. So from Asia to Africa, from Europe to Japan to the Middle East, Australia, New Zealand, Latin America, North America, and here in our country, the Philippines, we have around 30 chapters of GDSCs here, from Luzon to Visayas to Mindanao. GDSCs are educating tens of thousands of aspiring developers while collaborating with their local populations to find solutions to pressing issues. So you could definitely say that we are truly a global chapter with 1,500 chapters around the world. So if did mo makita sa inyong dawan, maybe what it is nga chapter, maybe it's in another chapter in another country or in another part of the Philippines. So you have a lot of chances, guys. Don't worry. We will be able to connect with them, especially during our events. So, Danica, next slide, please. So, what is GDSC? So GDSC means Google Developer Student Clubs, as what Christian Aleria said earlier. So congratulations on that vanilla twirl. So GDSCs are university-based community groups for college and university students interested in Google Developer technologies. So personally, I believe that peer-to-peer environment is one of the most conducive studying environments. So I really like studying with other people. I don't really like studying alone, especially when it comes to coding and program and software development. So I really love studying with other people. So this way, students can grow their knowledge in a peer-to-peer learning environment and build solutions for local businesses and their community. So next slide, please. So GDSC San Carlos's vision is to make a long-lasting impact on society through meaningful tech solutions and to be a safe space for students to maximize their potential through activities and events that promote holistic growth. And our mission this year is to design, develop, and deliver innovative solutions that solve real-life problems. So this year, we're planning to convert to a project-based organization. So hopefully we could create projects that could help our community and at the same time bolster all the members' resumes in the future, so you can grab those internship or work opportunities as early as maybe first year or second year, as exhibited by some of our former core team members, where they were able to grab internship opportunities just from joining GDSC alone. So next slide, please. So joining GDSC actually opens the gates to three things. So for me, that's connections, learnings, and growth. So first, with connections, you can connect through meeting other Carolinians who are enthusiastic about developer technologies. It may not only be about developer technologies, it can also be all about the different aspects of software development, like project management, data science, or all about those things. So all are welcome, regardless of their educational background or major. So throughout the entire membership recruitment process, we saw accountancy students apply. Can I see some accountancy students chat in the chat box, please? If you're here, there we go. Accountancy students, let's go. How about what other course? Are there any medical courses here? Let's go. We could see some medical
Wow,
courses here.
nursing pharma.
Pharma. That's
Amazing.
amazing.
Nice.
It's nice that you guys are actually interested in joining the org. So how about are there any SAFAD courses? Like
Aw.
advertising arts?
Aw. Oh, Arky? Oh, nice. Safad low-key babies.
Of course, and last but not the least, can we hear from our computer studies student, CPE, CS, IT, IS? Let's go. There we go. See, just from this chat box alone, you could see that we could definitely connect with a community that's way larger than we could ever imagine. So we have a lot of people here. We're very diverse, as what Jazz said earlier. So it's great. It's a really great opportunity to connect with other people. Then for learning, we can learn through a variety of technical subjects where you can develop new abilities through practical courses, on-site instruction, and project building activities. Regarding that, our CTO will be discussing about that later, so I won't reiterate much. So, and for the last one is growth. So in our organization, you can apply your new learnings and connections to build great solutions for local problems. Through this way, you can advance your skills, career, and your network. So through your skills, you can build a better career by showing your projects and perhaps impressing some possible employers. And through our members and through our connections, you can build an even wider network for yourself. So next slide, please. So for GDSC San Carlos, we hold 4 main events in the year. It's really scattered all throughout the year. So we have hands-on workshops, info or speaker sessions like this one, study jams, and showcases or hackathons. So the first one are hands-on workshops through hands-on activities. So this is usually taught through like a Google Meet or a Zoom, and we're going to be talking about several Google technologies as we are a Google organization. But don't worry, we are not grounded to Google technologies, guys. If you have any other technologies that you might be interested in learning, just feel free to let us know later, especially in the Discord where we'll be sharing all our desires in the tech industry. So for info or speaker sessions, I'll be able to talk with esteemed speakers in the industry, learning more about their career, learning about how they dealt with several factors in the industry, and also just like earlier when we listened to Jazz talk about her experience in GDSC and how she managed to basically go through all of that. So for study jams, we can learn in a peer-to-peer environment. As I said earlier, peer-to-peer, in my opinion, is the most conducive learning environment. And for the last one are the showcases or hackathons, where after learning all those technologies, you can finally showcase what you have done and what's your progress regarding your learning journey through your projects and through demos. So next slide. So as a Google org, it's kind of obvious that we're going to be dealing with multiple Google technologies. So these Google technologies that we're going to be dealing with are Android OS, Firebase for SaaS, Google Cloud for cloud computing, Flutter for cross-platform mobile development with iOS and Android, TensorFlow for machine learning and AI, Kotlin for Android development, and Google Maps. So for those who joined the organization not only for the tech aspect but also other sides of the industry such as project management and especially those in the finance and externals department, don't worry, we're not going to be dealing with just technology all year round. We're going to try and cater all of your needs as much as possible, especially in a growing industry like tech. So next slide, please. Now, our goal for this year is to create an impact. And the only way we can create an impact is to create projects and to show what we can do while at the same time helping our community. So it might sound cliche, but this is what GDSC is actually all about. It's all about being a fire starter for change in our communities through technology and to empower them and to show that they actually have a say in this society through their skills and through the things that they have learned throughout the organization. So that's all for what is GDSC all about. Let's move on over to our next presenter, which is our CTO, Jury Kevin Lastre, for our membership perks. Take it away, Jury.
So yes, thank you, Jury, for the good introduction on the perks of being a GDSC member. So good afternoon, everyone. Again, I'm Christian Antonio Laron de Jesus IV, and I'll be your Chief Operations Officer here at GDSC. So, before I introduce you guys to the meat of the organization, the events, I'd like to give you guys some context on why we deliver these events. So, digital transformation, it's a fancy word. It's a buzzword you might see when you read up on the latest trends of technology and business. If you're not sure what digital transformation means, let me fill you in. Digital transformation is a transformation of organizational activities, processes, and landscapes to cater towards the influx of all the people that turn to digital technologies as a result of the pandemic. It's when organizations convert traditional practices into digital ones to increase efficiency, productivity, and overall operational effectiveness. But despite that, organizations have a hard time pivoting to digital processes. According to an enterprise study in the Philippines and globally, 54% of organizations said that they're not able to achieve their digital transformation goals due to a lack of skilled employees. And as we all know, the IT industry is very vast. It's very wide. There's a lot of disciplines here, and we can't reach them all, hence why we cannot transform. And when you look online, when you look at those professionals in online forums, they all talk about how they can pivot to the IT industry because it's such a big market. It's global. You can basically work anywhere, work from home, and you can do all these things while earning a lot of money. So with that in mind, you might be asking, how can I get a piece of that pie? How do I not get left behind and seize the opportunity that's right in front of me? How can I advance my community and build the future? Well, if any of those questions have crossed your mind, look no further because GDSC has your back. By joining GDSC, you'll be given the opportunity to participate in our events that give you an idea of the industry knowledge and tools needed to excel in your fields. Even if you're outside tech, there's people that come from philosophy, there's people that come from architecture, there's people that come from mechanical engineering. They all want to pivot into tech, and programming is not the only way into it. With our events, you guys can help you get equipped with the skills necessary to contribute to your local communities and help promote positive change with technology. So here's our roadmap for the future events. So next slide, please. So yes, so right now we're having our info session, and then after that, we're going to plan our academic study jam. So we all hear you that you guys are beginners. You guys are not really into tech yet, but hopefully with our study jams, you can get mentorship from us, the core team, and your fellow members in all your projects and all your little learnings, and we can all collaborate and learn together. So that's our first. It's going to be all year round, and we're going to host it like siguro monthly or bi-monthly. Then after that, we're going to have our first major workshop. It's going to be our project management and creation. Remember, guys, what I said about coding not being the only way in? Well, project management is a very big share of the IT industry. There is no project in the IT industry that doesn't have a project manager. They're very essential. And hopefully with this workshop, we can invite Google guests and guest speakers to give you guys the proper insight and skills to get started and help do our projects in GDSC. So after that, after we learn this, we're gonna have a next event which is the Angular workshop. And if you guys know, or if you guys don't know already, web development is one of the most in-demand skills nowadays. I've seen some people, my age, I'm 19, and some people are in senior high making 6-digit salaries in pesos just by doing web development. And you guys can learn it early. So hopefully we're going to host Angular workshops and maybe React in the future, if you guys can suggest, to help you guys develop web dev skills. Then next. After that, we're going to have our Flutter workshop, which is for mobile development. So as you guys all know, mobile development is very popular as well with Apple and Android. And phones are actually taking a very big market share in terms of computers nowadays. So hopefully with the Flutter workshop, we can help you build your apps. We can help you learn the technologies to integrate and connect and get compatibilities with other devices, so you guys can deliver your ideas to the global market. So next. And the biggest trend nowadays is AI, artificial intelligence, and machine learning. So thankfully, Google has a technology that can do just that. So TensorFlow is one of the technologies that helps you do computer vision, can help you do pattern recognition, and do vocal recognition. So hopefully we can get guest speakers to teach you guys and help you guys develop your own AI technologies to use in your thesis and your projects. So next. And last but not the least, towards the end of the year, we're going to have the GDSC Solutions Challenge. And it's going to be, at first in January, we're going to give you guys an overview on how to join this challenge. So the GDSC Solutions Challenge is a global challenge where all the GDSC chapters, they get their representatives and they're going to deliver a project and they're going to pitch it to global leaders and industries to help you guys, propose your solutions to the world and get startup investors and to win prizes. So we're going to give you guys some time to develop your ideas to recruit members for your teams on January. So next. And then after that, after the info session, around March, we're going to have the formal event here in San Carlos. We're going to let you guys pitch your ideas to us, to industry leaders, and we're going to help you evaluate your programs, to evaluate your projects, big or small. We're going to see what you guys can do, and we're going to show it off to the world. And we're going to pick our representative to represent our chapter, our GDSC chapter, in the global challenge. Next. And last but not the least, the most important aspect of GDSC really is the community. So we really want to give back to the community, to our grassroots communities. We can partner with Rotaract here in USC. We can partner with the campus ministry office. We can partner with so much communities to give back, to let technology change their lives like how it did to change ours. And yes, so here's our event roadmap. You guys can see the dates. We're going to post this on our social media pages, and we're going to give you guys this brochure so that you guys can keep on track with our events. And this is still tentative. We can still get your suggestions on what events will be held, but so far this is what we got. So yeah, so this here, project management first, and we're gonna end with a tech expo. So actually we're in talks and we're in collaboration with all the tech councils. So your connections are not just limited to GDSC. We're actually connected with Cisco and the Computer Engineering Council, and we're going to hold a very big tech expo at the end of the year so that you guys can get equipped with the knowledge and showcase your projects to connect with future industry leaders. And that'll be for it. That'll be for me. Thank you guys for having me, and good luck.
Thank you so much, Christian. So let's continue with the program.
I think I hear something. I think it's ice cream time again. Dun, 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 dun. I know that's so weird, but again, to the participants, just type in your answers in the chat box after Danica has posted the start signal in the chat box again, huh? And for one Jollibee vanilla twirl. Okay, ready na ba tanan? Wait lang. I need to have confirmation that we still have people here. Ice cream, let's go ice cream. I don't want to sing anymore. It's embarrassing, but you have vanilla twirl. Who wants ice cream? So is everybody ready na for our next trivia? Okay, Crystal, chill. Sige, sige. Okay, Char. Okay. And for our next ice cream trivia question, name one of the upcoming GDSC events planned for this year as presented in the roadmap. Again, name one of the upcoming GDSC events planned for this year as presented in the roadmap. Oh my god. I saw the chat blind date though. But yeah. So, unsa ang usa sa mga upcoming events for GDSC this year? So, let's just wait for Danica to send in the yes. Okay.
Wow.
Paspasa. Naminaw jud kay na sila. Okay.
In their account setup.
In their account setup. Okay. Before we actually announce the winner, we would like to thank Zach, Jury, and Christian for their wonderful talks earlier. I know you've learned a lot if you actually listened to them. And I did listen. I was one of the people who listened. I hope you did too. But I guess there's a lot of people who are listening to the talk, the can answer. But let's just wait for our IRO, Miss Danica, to send in the winner for second trivia question. Okay.
Jasperly Marabella.
Okay, tulo daw sila.
Ah, okay.
Wait, pili. Which one, Dan? So the three of them? Okay, we have three winners. You wanna say their names? Okay. Okay, I'll just say their names. So time is up. Um, okay, as discussed by our COO Christian earlier, the upcoming events include the GDSC study jams, project management and creation workshop, web development and Angular workshops, mobile development with Flutter workshops, GDSC solution challenge info session, AI/machine learning with TensorFlow workshops, GDSC San Carlos Annual Programming Challenge, and the CPEC and Cisco and GDSC Tech Inspo. So congratulations to our three winners. Just send in your phone number to Danica, our IRO, through the direct Zoom chat feature of this meeting to claim your prize. So our three winners are Jasper Lee Marbella, Lim Janine Gabrielle, and Crystal Tim Tim.
Okay, so
Sorry
while
guys,
that's
nawalaan yung
happening,
kugangin.
I
Okay, nanan. Okay, again, that was Jasper Lee Marbella, Lim Janine Gabrielle, and Crystal Tim Tim. I wish I got the ice cream next time, Ray.
sige. So while that's happening, um, thank you to everyone. And now that we have fully introduced the organization from the talks presented by Zach, Jury, and Christian, let's now introduce the officers themselves, the very wonderful, very friendly, very beautiful, and handsome officers of this organization. And let's start with our beloved lead, um, Zach. Will also introduce the chief officers of the other departments.
Okay, I really hope we're all those adjectives, Besa. Are we really? Can we see some yeses in the chat, guys? All the adjectives that Besa described to us. Are we really those adjectives? See, it's true. It's true. It's great. It's great to see. Okay, so let's move on to the introduction. Wait, by the way, guys, congratulations to those who won the Vanilla Twirls. I hope that those who haven't won yet will win in the next ones, but let's keep on going. So once again, I am Zacharian Machacon, your Google Developer Student Clubs lead for 2022 to 2023. I am a second year Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering student, and I live by the saying, bahalag kahagbungon, basta ligon. So I'm pretty sure all of my batchmates and my course mates here can definitely relate. And I think pretty much everyone can relate to this, but uh just keep on going, guys. It's just the start of the semester. We're still a long ways ahead, but we will definitely get through this. So for our departments, for the technology department, it is headed by our chief technology officer, Jury Kevin Lastre.
Hello guys, I'm John Alexis Puot. So I'm your web development officer for the next year in GDSC, and I live by the saying na if na kay problema karon, problemahan na ugma para na kay oras para sa imong self karon. Then that'll be all for me.
Hello, guys. I'm Brian Sanchez, your mobile development officer for this year. And a quote I live by, it's actually very relevant to Justine's speech earlier about the BS org. So regarding BS org, if your grades aren't in peril, you're not doing it right. That's it. Thank you.
Okay, so let's move on over to our next department, guys. Um, for our operations department, we have our Chief Operations Officer, Christian De Jesus the Fourth.
So hi again, guys. I'm Christian De Jesus, and a quote I live by is probably I don't believe in luck. Luck is when opportunity meets preparation. But sometimes, I believe in miracles. And our department's kind of small. In operations, we do project management, we do analyst work, we do documentation work, and data engineering to an extent. So we're looking for an executive secretary, to be you, and they're going to be responsible for the documentation with me. So we're going to work hand in hand to help deliver GDSC to all of you guys. So if you're interested, just DM me, DM us, DM our email, and we'll be happy to respond to you. So thank you.
Okay, so for our next department, next slide, we have our Finance and Externals department. So for our Chief Finance and Externals Officer, we have Erica Santizo.
Hello everyone. I'm sorry I cannot turn on my camera because of internet connectivity issues. I am Erica Jane Santizo, your Chief Finance and External Officer for this year 2022 to 2023. And for my quote, actually, I just asked my friend doon sa witty quote, ano yung giingon kay if kaya sa uban, ipahibo sa ilaha. And now um, I'm going to introduce my external relations officer, Miss Sheena Stella Salde.
Sorry, I forgot how to unmute for a minute, but hi. Hello everyone. Again, I'm Stella. I will be your external relations officer for the year 2023-2022, and my relatable quote, quote unquote, if you want to quit, just utong harder and it will get better. Thank you. My mic is a Blue Yeti Classic. Mura na siya.
Okay, so for our next department, we have the Human Relations Department headed by our CHRO, Eldridge Miole. But sadly, he couldn't attend our info session for today. But in his place, his IRO will introduce his department. Let's go, Danica.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. So allow me to introduce the officers. Oh my gosh, madungan ako. Okay, yeah. So allow me to introduce the officers of the Human Relations Department under the leadership of Eldridge Aaron Miole, our Chief Human Relations Officer. And with Eldridge is me. Hello, I am Danica Marie Dumalagan. You can call me Danica. Your Internal Relations Officer or IRO. Living by the words, bahalag di ma-honor basta dili makaigit. Char, joke lang. So, on a serious note, okay, so I live by the words, for fast-acting relief, try slowing down. So don't forget to take breaks and to celebrate your small wins. So for example, no, like treating yourself to a free Jollibee Vanilla Twirl for officially being part of GDSC San Carlos. Perfect, you know, like especially it's so hot right now. So just stay tuned for those ice cream alerts from Bessa and Stella. So, all right, that's all for the HR department. Thank you. And once again, welcome to GDSC San Carlos.
Okay, that's all of our officers for. Oh wait, there's one more. Next slide. I'm so sorry. Anyways, we have the communications department headed by our CCO or our Chief Communications Officer, Bessa Nicole Tamara. Let's go, Bessa.
I almost forgot me for a second, but that's okay. So I'm Best Nicole Tamara. You've seen me a lot before, and I am your Chief Communications Officer for this term. And instead of a quote that I live by, I'm gonna give some relationship advice. So two things can destroy any relationship: unrealistic expectations and poor communications. And that's what we do at the communications department. We set some realistic expectations and we take care of the marketing, branding, and online presence of GDSC. And partnered with me in this department is your creative design officer, Francis James Nagang.
Hey guys, my name is Francis and I'm from BSCS1 and I'm this year's Creative Design Officer for GDSC San Carlos. And I believe in a saying that in life, why would we settle for less when we can have the best? Right, guys? So once again, thanks for joining the org. I mean, the rest of the core officers are excited to work with you all.
And I guess that was everyone. Now that we have introduced ourselves, the officers will now be taking their oaths to be led by the Chief Finance and External Officer, Miss Erica Jean Santizo.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, having been appointed to the position of, as part of the core team of the Google Developer Student Club of the University of San Carlos for the year 2022 to 2023, do solemnly swear that I will conscientiously and faithfully fulfill the duties and responsibilities of my office with the best of my ability, embodying the code of ethics and standard of morality of the Carolinian community. I will uphold and defend the GDSC USC constitutions and bylaws with true faith and allegiance. I will actively participate and support all club activities and programs of GDSC that align with its vision, mission, and goals. More importantly, I shall impose this obligation upon myself voluntarily and without any reservation. With this, I humbly ask the grace of our Almighty God to guide me to be of service to my fellow Carolinians and alma mater. So help me God.
Wala man nila nabutang akong sound effects. Ako na lang. Hello, it's ice cream time. And again, to participate, just type in your answers after Danica has posted the start signals ato ang chat box. Karon, for one Jollibee Vanilla Twirl. Were you listening earlier? Because the question is very much related to what was presented earlier. And the question is, wait lang, are there people ba? Wait, hello. Yes, nasi Crystal. Hello, Tel. Hello, hello. Okay, the question is, who is this year's GDSC Chief Tech Officer? Again, who is this year's GDSC Tech Officer? And just wait for Danica. Daghan na kaayo. OMG. Wait lang. May I ask our tech team, is it okay if not they repeat winners? Let me just confirm, ha?
I think it's better if like we give chance sa uban siguro.
Ah,
Yes,
okay.
yes.
Ayaw. Strong kay si Balilik. All caps lock. Ayaw. Okay. Let's just wait for Danica's reply kung kinsa ginakadaog. Okay. We have a winner. How many, Dan? Just one or two?
Let's make it 3 na
Okay.
lang kay last naman.
Oh, oh, okay. We have three winners pala. And our winners are Mr. Mr. Jera Dalcan, Mr. Mark Yui Balili, and sorry, I'm butchering your name. Vinciad Centino. Are you here? Ni Hartnas Balili, kinakadaog na siya. Ni chatra ba siya ganiha, strong kayo, dili daw padagon si Cristel. Kinakadaog na. But yeah, so congratulations again to our winners, Jera, Mark, and Vinciad. You may just kanang contact or um, direct message or private message Miss Danica or IRO for your contact details kay sendan Ramunia sa inyong prize later. Yes, inyong iro daw.
Okay, so uh, moving on. So since we're still most of us are still in an online setup, we can't really see each other face to face that much. So, but we would like to keep the spirit of the org alive. So we would like to welcome you, the new members, to the GDSC San Carlos Discord and website. So in the next slide, you'll be able to see the QR code for the server and the website. Yeah, so go ahead and check those out if you're not part of the server yet. Yeah.
So guys, the Discord server is already open. When you join the Discord, you'll be greeted by the welcome page. Once you have read all the rules, you can go ahead and react check. The check mark is already over there. Once you've reacted check, it will open up another channel which says member or guest. Pick the one which fits you. If you're a member of GDSC San Carlos, if you're just a guest. Then after picking if you guys picked member, another channel will open up once again for the department picking. So pick which department you belong to, with either if you applied for operations, finance and externals, technology, communications, human relations, or if you don't have a department. So just make sure to go through all those sequences so that you guys will be placed in your respective departments. Also, for the community website, don't forget to join the chapter, since those who join the chapter are the ones who will be able to receive the badge on their Google Developer Community profile. And at the same time, you will be receiving newsletters directly from us in GDSC San Carlos, which will inform you about our possible events and activities we're planning to hold for the months to come. So I'm seeing some people finally join the Discord. For those who can't scan QR codes, I think I can send a link here. Here's the Discord link for those who can't scan the QR codes. And also Christian also sent the community website for those who can't scan QR codes too. Also, once you enter the um, GDSC San Carlos server, make sure to set your nickname to the format of name, the vertical line, then your course and year, so that we will be able to identify you guys easily.
Okay. We hope to see you guys the Discord. Ha. Don't be shy if ever you're there. Don't be shy to say hi because we're gonna try to be active. We're gonna try and be active because GDSC is a family and a family never leaves anyone behind. Katungog mo na? Wait, nanagi background music. Oh my god. Again, another trivia. Oh my god. So, before we open our open forum, kinsay wala pa nakakuha og free Jollibee Vanilla Twirl. Isa ko biga ikog kuan kay. Si Miguel ra. Si Miguel ra mo atong tagana ni later. Okay, ni dagan-dagan na. Sige, go. Okay, basig mag-gracious si Danica and she can give more prizes. Wait. Tininin. O, diba? Bucket of chicken na daw, please. Well, if wala pa mo kadaogan iha, it's your chance to win na karon. It's not just ice cream. Pasensya sa nadaogan iha, but now, you can also win a regular Yum Burger and a Jollibee Burger Steak. Katawa kong Crystal. Okay. Okay. So, three winners. So, one regular burger, one Jollibee Burger Steak, usa ka vanilla twirl. Papaspasanay na gyud niha. Okay, ready na ba mo? Sige ha. Just one question and then puunhan na gyud. Pwede ang lead ako og madaog.
No, I'm sorry.
Okay. Sige. The golden question, our last question for tonight. Ready na jud? Kog heart nga reaction sabi. Grabe si Ray, oh. Sige. Okay. For our last question for the night, who is the GDSC lead for academic year 2022-2023? Oy, wait lang. Hulat sa kay Danica. Again? Who is the GDSC lead for academic year 2022-2023? Okay, start na. Ala, dagan na. Sige, go. Okay, thank you sa tanang ni-respond, but we can only pick 3 winners. Okay. I think time's already up. We're just gonna wait for our Iro to send us the names. To send us the names of the winners. Napagi-uban. O, diba? Napagi ni answers with emojis, but like, it's too late na. Vanilla twirl. La demanding arf daw. Okay, we have the list of winners. Okay. So congratulations to our winners. You won 1 vanilla twirl. Okay. Okay, no, I was wrong. This question is just for the vanilla twirl. I have another question for you guys. For the regular Yum Burger. Joke na dito gani, ha? Kanang technical error sa host. So, the winner for the vanilla twirl kay si Mr. Jason Zamora. Okay, Jason Zamora, you won a free vanilla twirl, Jollibee vanilla twirl. Are you still alive? Just send your contact info to our IRO, Miss Danica, or sa chat, okay? Okay. So many. Ice cream emoji to manifest. Patilaw. Well, this is funny. Okay, for our next question. Sige, for this question, you'll win a regular Yum Burger. Okay, the next question is, what free and open source Google software library is used in machine learning and artificial intelligence? Taas no big brain kay question. Dili na si Zach machakon may answer. Okay, what free and open source Google software library is used in machine learning and artificial intelligence? Okay. Good job. Okay. Start na. And I think your time is up. The correct answer is TensorFlow. This will be one of the software skills that GDSC plans to build up this year. So, excited na sad mo, pero mas excited mo kung kinsay na daog. Okay. Okay, kinsay na daog. Wait, ha? Code Jam, GitHub. It's unfortunately not that one. Okay, we have the winner. The winner for our One Piece wait lang, what? For our Yum Burger is Mr. John Andre Yap. Regular Yum Burger. Okay, John Andre Yap. Nakadaog na ka, just send your info to our iro. And for the last question na gyud. Okay, for the burger steak. The question is, what GDSC program aims to solve one or more of the United Nations 17 Sustainable Development Goals using Google technology? Again, what GDSC program aims to solve one or more of the Google United Nations 17 Sustainable Development Goals using Google technology? And just wait for Danica's line. Start. And your time is up. The correct answer is Google Solutions Challenge 2023. So congratulations to our winner. You have won a burger steak. Kung si tinod nga winner, ani? Wrong ang nasend una. Okay, which one? Let's just... Yes, fast good kaayo. Okay, everybody, I say deserve the jobby. Petition for Zach to donate 1 bucket of Jollibee daw. Okay, our winner is Vince Aparicio. Bilang iya. Okay. Congratulations, Mr. Vince Aparicio. And congratulations to all of our winners. I hope you enjoy your Jollibee. Again, don't forget to chat your active mobile number to Danica, our IRO, through the direct Zoom chat feature of this meeting. So with that out of the way, did you guys have fun? Because I sure did. Hopefully you guys did too. Now, at this point, the floor will now be open for any questions, suggestions, or concern about the organization. Fire away at the chat box or raise your hand para ma-recognize mo. Okay, we can now open our open forum.
Let's go, guys. Fire away. What's your questions? May it be about your departments, secret. That's something for later.
na any private message. Is jury single? Oh.
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 Single kayo.
Are you okay or are you just fine, Zach?
I'm I am better than okay and I'm better than fine because all of you are here. Let's go. Ayaw ba?
Oh wait, naay tutog anyone, naay ni private message. Nganong makapasmile na ko ang CPO, hehehe, heart sign. Jurit, patubag ba?
Arajer, hawa. Hawajer, hawajer. Hi, Kuya Zach. Left side na ko from now on. Kay basin ikik ko nimo sa GDSC.
Wait, there's actually an actual question for okay.
Okay,
I have a
sure.
friend who says he signed up for GDSC as of now. He has no news. I am under the impression he is lost.
Oh, by the way, guys, for GDSC emails, make sure to check your spam folders. Okay, we don't really know why we get sent to spam directly, but maybe that's the reason why some people are not receiving emails because they're not checking spam. But the best way, Jude, to get emails from GDSC is to join the chapter because we from now on we might be sending our emails through the GDSC platform, Jude, which is not filtered, which is not marked as spam. So make sure to join the community platform, Jude. Jer, what were you trying to say? Oh,
Then naik follow-up question. Though the registration is done, knowing his situation, is he still liable to join the QR code shown earlier?
he already sent in his application, right? Through the Google Forms. So if he
Yeah, I
did,
think so.
yeah, he can join the Discord server. If he already applied for the membership.
Okay, and we actually have one more question. Hello, Ate. Is it okay to choose another department in Discord aside from the depths from the departments we chose in Google Form?
In that case, by the way, I just wanna clear it up first, especially those who picked no departments. For those who didn't pick a department, you guys will be shuffling through the other departments. Like you will be able to try all the departments since there will be a system in place for those who didn't pick a specific department. But for those who already picked their own departments and they want to change, you can talk about it with your chief officers. So if ever you guys want to example, if you want to transfer from tech to communications, you can tell Jury about it and Jury will relate to Bessa. So just be transparent on whatever you guys want to take up. But yeah, that's pretty much it for departments.
Oh, we have another one. What is expected? What is expected? Examples are responsibilities, qualifications, and anything that they need to do for the for the AIO position.
Okay, so for the AIO position, it's actually a new core team member position. It's actually a new core team member position that we just introduced this year. In relation to our desire to join Solutions Challenge this year. So, what being an AIO entails is that you have to have at least prior experience with not exactly TensorFlow, but machine learning and artificial intelligence, or even at least be acquainted with the languages that are related to that, like Python and R, right, Jur? What other languages again? Yeah. Yep. So doesn't really matter what technology you used for ML before. It could be Keras, Scikit, or whatever you guys are into. So if ever you guys have at least a bit of experience with if you guys have sufficient experience with Python or R or all those other ML or AI languages, and you're willing to learn and to scale up your skills to reach the expectations of being acquainted with TensorFlow, then feel free to slide into our emails and let us know. Python gang, let's go, Christian.
Okay, so I think that's it for the questions. And I hope people's concerns were already addressed. And if they aren't yet, don't worry. Because we'll take note of your questions if ever you DM us or contact us through Discord or email or Instagram. And to those who wait, hold on. Okay, so okay, yeah.
There's a question on my side, Besa. Somebody sent me a DM.
Okay, you
Okay.
can answer that.
So somebody asked, speaking about the rotation of departments for the no departments, would the role be selected by me, or will the student select his department for the occurring event? If so, does this mean that for the next event, the student must attend another committee? And if the department is given to us, can we talk about a transferal? If yes, may I know to whom? So regarding the rotation of departments, we were planning to have it randomized so that everyone will get a fair share of learning all of experiencing all the departments. So it's not going to be selected by me. It's going to be done through a randomizer. And will the student select his department for the occurring event? So this is not really a rotation between events. It's more of a rotation based on time. So what I recommend is that we're going to have the rotation every 2 months. So you guys will be able to have adequate na exposure to the departments that you are assigned to, so that it won't just be like kanang murag, what do you call that? Um, di ra siya kanang murag passing by lang a knowledge, that you guys can actually learn and bond with all your other department members, and of course with your officers, and to possibly see where you um definitely belong in the tech sector. And if the department is given to us, can we talk about a transferal? So for the no departments, honestly, I want you guys to stay in your assigned departments as much as possible. But if you guys have any valid reason not to stay, you can feel free to once again email us or reach out to any of the core team members in the Discord. So that's pretty much it. I hope that answered your question, by the way.
Okay. Just a minute. Um, uh, does Bessa have anything to say? Or okay na?
Okay na,
Or
I think.
okay. So as a conclusion for our info session for today, our GDSC lead, Zach Ryan Machacon, would like to say a few words again.
Next slide, please. Okay. So hello everyone. It's me again. Mas sinapulaan na muna ako bago pa tagasugod sa GDSC. Pero my choice. Ni-apply man mo. So, can I let me see some hearts again in the chat. Bisag sa katong mga wa kadaog og Jollibee. Napay hearts dira nabilin ang mga wa kadaog og Jollibee or nang luod na mo.
Di ba daw broken heart?
Lain na broken heart. Ayaw sa dana. Guys, wag ko pa kayo tagasugod. Unya na nasa end kanang makapangita na mo sa inyong the one ba sa GDSC. Okay, thank you so much for showing signs of life, guys. Anyways, moving on. So from the deepest chambers of my heart, Jud. Um, from the deepest chambers of my heart, guys, I would just would like to say thank you to all of you. Almost a month of recruitment, off with my officers and the memberships and planning encapsulated all into just 3 hours. Um, it's I can't believe it. It's been a month since I got assigned the lead position, and I can't believe we're about to finish the first event of the year. So what a ride! So to the 2022 to 2023 GDSC core team, thank you for being both my support system and partners in crime throughout the whole thing. Finding each person to fit into the team was definitely a difficult yet unforgettable experience. Kabaw ko na yung mga uban dito nga na testing og maayo sa questions. Yeah, napay uban nga they go through og simulations. But I hope walay dumtanay guys kanang you're now here and you definitely deserve all your positions, and I really thank you for all your efforts. And next, I would like also to say thank you to the previous core team from last year, Justine's core team. I think she's not here anymore, but I would really like to say thank you to Jazz and also our previous advisor, which was Chris Militante. I think he's here. He's nicknamed as like the Fountain of Wisdom. Yeah, he's here, for pushing me to shoot for the stars and to aim for the lead position for this year's term. So without them, I honestly wouldn't be here with all of you. And basically, thank you for everything. And moreover, I also would like to thank our current advisor, Sir Ayan Villayo, for the support throughout our entire accreditation process for GDSC. It was one of my very first times trying to apply for an organization here in UST, and Sir Ian made it very smooth for me and made sure that GDSC will definitely be an accredited organization this year. So, and last but not the least, to everyone in the chat box, to all the Nooglers, to all the geeks present today who are taking the initiative of building solutions for our community, can we please just give ourselves a round of applause, please, for taking the initiative? I want to see some applauses in the chat, guys. Please clap my emoji or hearts or unsa pa na. Be proud of yourselves. This is just our first step to making ourselves better and also making our community a better place for everyone. And honestly, the applause that we're getting right now in the chat box, we truly do deserve it. The thought of you just registering is already an effort towards change, and already that says something about about you guys as people. So I would like to make 3 points today before we end our info session. So first, for those interested in tech, may it be in the sectors of development, project management, design, or even conflict management, never stop exploring. The only thing you have to lose when exploring is the regret of not exploring at all. So if you guys are into data science, go for it. Take those courses. If you're into web development, go for it. Learn Angular, learn React, learn Vue, whatever it is there. If you're into AI, go for TensorFlow. Learn more about it. If you're into mobile, learn Kotlin, learn Swift, learn Flutter. Basically, shoot for the stars, guys. Then number two, from here on out, please treat GDSC as your safe haven for anything and everything that may be tech or non-tech related. Kabako, it's such a cliche for organizations to say that we're a family and all, but I would really like you guys to feel like you're in a safe space, where you can ask for help from the community, not only at technology, but also as um, being human. So number three, the info session today might come to an end already, but today is just the start of GDSC San Carlos. Our vision of making a lasting impact on society just starts today. That's the vision that we are truly working for, the vision that we can only achieve with everyone's collective effort. So I had a great time during the info session along with everyone here. I hope everyone did too. Bahalag wa ka daw og ice cream. But as a fellow Noogler, I hope to learn from all of you, and I hope all of you will keep on learning. So thank you, and always remember that excellence as a goal is nothing, but excellence as a habit is everything. Thank you, and I hope you have a great day, everyone.
Thank you so much, Zach. I hope our GDSC members are now ready and a little bit more inspired to take on the challenge of changing the community through technology. Changing the world through technology is not an easy task, but with each step, it feels a bit more plausible.
And I'm sure they will, Bessa. The identity of being a Carolinian and a GDSC member coincides to create a perfect combination. Before we go, let us first have a couple of photo ops led to us by John Alexis Buod. You may now take over.